How's everybody doing? You know who's very unprepared this morning? Me. Everything is just so many stuff ups like this morning, all through the week. Lots of things have been happening for me this week, so just realized microphone is also in the wrong way. I am also very tired and very frazzled. Yesterday I was actually out at a drift track, did a little bit of drifting, only a little bit. I didn't want to push the 86 too much, you know, with having a not great engine in and everything, but that all went down. There will be a video before that one going up on my RL channel, then that one actually going up. But that was all, like, following a really busy week. I was given early access to this, I think, on Monday. And then they said, this will probably be ready for Friday, so you can get your video ready and then do it then. And I completely forgot. Like, the first day I tried it out, I kept on getting lure errors constantly over and over and over again. And I was like, okay, you know what? We'll record the review video, like early access video of this later on. And then I completely forgot. And then there was the BeamNG update, and yeah, audio was low. Test. Should be fine. We'll rotate that around just a smidge a bit more. 2 a.m. where you are? It is 10:37 for me. Quite happy after building Curse Pagani Zonda with Des Moines? Sure. But yeah, so we're going to be looking at the Ellsbury update. It seems like a lot of small fixes, but a lot of things that people wanted fixed. One of which was carbon fiber. That's only just a small thing, though. I am excited with the amount of new bodies. That's wild. 400 new bodies. I was actually starting to think that I was getting a little bit bored of bodies. But damn! I was expecting like maybe 10, maybe 20, 400? That's a lot. So I'm just going to go in and turn off mod bodies so we can just have a look at what they got and try to figure out where they are. So let's just do a quick bit of a look, see what the new bodies are. Also, I'm using a closed beta branch, not the open beta branch. I don't know if I should be doing that. I should probably switch over. I don't know why there's a DLC slap over things. I don't know what that's about. Does anybody else get that in the Ellsbury update? I'm not sure. Any for 2015 plus? That's a good point. No. And it still only goes up to the year 2020. It's 2023! Come on! Like, I'm sure that they are, like, not wanting to have to do all of the extra work that takes from upping the years due to, like, it just being a little bit of a mind-numbing sort of exercise. And they would rather make the game better than do that first, so that makes sense. I'm not seeing any new bodies yet, so there must be a lot of older bodies. Is this one? It looks a little bit too generic. I think that might have been one already. Where else are we? Have we seen these ones before? Like, they look familiar, so I think that they're there. I don't remember seeing a U-tray on a vehicle, so I feel that that might be an update. These kind of look new. Nothing too overly defined in the body, so it's a little bit kind of like they just blend together. Which, sure, that I don't recognize. Is that just more variants of an existing body? I think it is. That is a lot of variants. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is an existing body. And then different versions of that existing body. How are you going to make a boxer engine for whatever car you make in this stream? A boxer engine? Is there something wrong with boxer engines? I'm looking for anything that really stands out, though, in bodies. Like, I would love a rework of this Porsche body because the back end just doesn't do it for me. It never has. Like, working with that back end, tricky. Very tricky. Nothing here. Muffins. Muffins everywhere. Hey! Oh! V16 is messing with body labeling. Interesting. I like the look of these. Alright, you know what? We're going to come back to this. I think this is going to be my body. Looking like this one, maybe. Got a few others here. I think that's new, so that's cool. Got some more vans in there. I would love if they opened up to, like, heavy industries, but that'll probably be a DLC thing in the future. That's a weird one. I don't recognize that, I don't think. Were these always here? I don't know, man. It'd be great if they were, like, outlined. Hey, these are the new ones. That looks new to me. Convertible ute. I'm pretty sure that wasn't there before. That looks new to me as well. Man, I don't use automation that much anymore. I just, like, I go in knowing what I want. Oh. Alright, this is definitely new. I don't know that one. And there's a lot of variants of it too. That looks like fun. And it comes with a ute variant as well. Ooh, we might try that at some point. You know what they were severely lacking was sports cars in the early days. So I wonder if they've done new sports cars. I don't think I've seen that one before. The mini ute is cool. Who is Cosmo? We've got a name that's coming up here with a tick. So let's go. That's the wrong page. You know what? Actually, let's go here. Yay, Che. Let's say hello to whoever this tick's name is. Cosmo, 105,000.
What's going on?
Oh, Cosmo. I do know you. Why not subscribe to you? The mini utes, yeah. I like the dual cab look. Oh, and they came with a monobody and a separate body. Interesting. What else? There's a lot of variants of this van ute hybrid thing. Still one of my more favorite bodies. What else we got in here? What? Like, they're all just kind of interspersed. They're not just focusing on supercars and hypercars anymore. Or we only at the 80s. Damn. We got a long way to go. Like, we're about halfway through the list, and we're still only at the 80s. The long bay version of that cab over is sick. Cab over. That's the term I was thinking of. What we need is more cab forwards. And the cab forwards are rare, so I understand it. What the hell is this? I heard that they were doing a Lotus Body remake, but these look like doorstops. What? I think that the photos that they've taken are just really bad. And it comes in a ute variant. Oh, that's hilarious. I am going to be doing something with these, probably in my own time, at some point. Oh, I love this. Oh, bro. This is it. Ooh. I feel that this is like a decade too late. Like 1972 as opposed to... now we've stopped listening to music. There we go. I feel that this is more of a 60s car than a 70s car. And that is definitely a Porsche Targa, except in 4-door and extruded. Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot that can be done here. Like, yes, this one does look like a Porsche. But I think some of these sorts of bodies really create some opportunities for some just weird vehicles that you kind of look at and go, what were the French thinking? Yeah, I know, I went straight to the French. The French just make the weirdest of vehicles. I love this thing. Make a limo out of that, please. What else we got in here? We're getting very close to the end of the list, and we're still in the 70s. Now we're in the 60s. Not many early sports cars still. Got a lot of the big American cars still. Now, have they got more early year cars? Blasted through the 60s really quickly. That's definitely new. So they've done a lot of focus on utility vehicles. That's what I'm getting here. Classic Porsche's the GOAT? Kinda, yeah. I've sent the devs a message on why they denied my Dorch from the other week. Why they denied it. And they didn't get back to me, so I think I'm just going to have to release it as an automation mod, which is disappointing. Yeah. No, those have always been there. I've used them hundreds of times. Cool stuff. I think this might be new. What else we got? That's definitely new. Well, just looking at these two, definitely new. And the rest of it, yes, also looks new. Is there like a sports version of that? Not really. There's a lot of variants of it too. Yeah, these are definitely new. Alright. What else do we got? Something here looks different. Was there always a 2.5 meter long version? I can't remember. Like, this was the only early, like, sports kind of supercar body. Have they fixed that? Oh, they have! Hell yes! Oh, there's a lot of them too. Frick yeah. Oh, there's some cool looking designs. So you do like a cool Morgan sort of design with a really close nose that they got. I'm liking that. Long wheelbase weird sedan thing? Yeah. Welcome, Oskid. Buddha Drifts, Yofil Man, Dual Muscle Truck. Ugh. I'm Australian, we don't care much about trucks. And then that's the end of the list. I like this. I am definitely going to be futzing with that. But at the moment, I want to try this out. Not a big fan of this like rear bumper area. We'll see how it goes though. Now my classic sports car brands can fail in style. I love to do, and it was a series that I was going to do, was the Ferrari Challenge, which is something I've done, and I've run through it a few times, but then they update it, and then I get more confused and don't understand how the thing works. The campaign mode works. There's a lot in the campaign mode which I just wish that was more thought about from a user perspective and not a design perspective, because so much of it just goes right over my head. I'm like, how did they get to this thing? Anyway, mostly like pricing. I don't understand how that all works. I don't know, maybe they've updated it, I haven't seen it yet. But what I would do is I'd set myself in like no money and like a tiny factory, and then I would have to work my way up with like hand-built cars and work it that way. Actually very doable. Not that hard. Like, it takes a few attempts, and it's really fun. How did automation devs get into my brain and take my weird car body designs? Dunno, Border. Dunno. So, this is... when is this body? 1995. Kind of want to go a more Lamborghini body. Like, this is a little bit more like a weird Lotus. So I'm thinking we might go like the 2.7 and go like a Diablo maybe. I can see that, except I don't like the rear window. better, except weirdly rounded. But whatever. There would have been... I don't actually know what sort of chassis. I'm assuming that they're still probably running on... The morphs might fix that. Yeah. Probably still a lot of steel. So... Fiberglass body, space frame, normal steel. You know what? Actually, a lightened AHS steel. And the engine will be mid-longitudinal. I can get like full front engines in this. There's like no room. The engine would be hanging out in front of the wheels. That's a choice. Double wishbone. A little bit extra quality. Let's see what we've got. So somebody said boxer engines. So let's go boxer 6. And they wouldn't have billet. They would probably be beyond just having normal aluminium. So we're going to go with like a ALSI, which is like an aluminium silicon, which is what most aluminium engines are. Give it a short stroke. Fat bores. Dual overcam. 5 valves. Yeah, sure. And ALSI heads. And now we got like different cast options. Forged steel light and then forged steel heavy, billet heavy, and normal. There's a lot here. So let's go cast. I like the idea of lightweight cast pistons. This was something that was missing previously. The other thing that I also do really like is apparently the connecting rods now get properly damaged in RPM due to the weight of the pistons, which is something that it was severely missing and I wish had been fixed. And without me telling anybody, they fixed it. Apparently. I haven't gotten around to it yet. Does the model look like the XJ220 kit car? Is there an XJ220 kit car? If there was a kit car of the XJ220, hell yeah, I would buy that thing. Alright, what are we doing? Harmonic dampener. Top end. Gonna make this thing rev out. Since this is the 90s, I'd like a flat 12 option, but I mean, you can't have everything. You know what, actually, this is 1995 and a supercar company, so they're not gonna have anything high-tech like variable valve timing. You just gotta push the throttle more. Multi-point, per cylinder, and then a performance mid. Yeah, we'll go like a 98 Ron. Then a tubular long. It's not a tuba. It's not a tubular. I'm funny. I know, right? I am so tired right now. At this point in the morning, I'm usually still like blasting out songs, just like singing along. I don't listen to music, I just sing a lot in the mornings. It kind of like wakes me up a little bit, but I didn't really give myself that chance this morning. Oh my goodness, they've reworked stress. I don't know how this works. Manifold, is that meant to be intake manifold? Percentage of intake manifold flow used. What is that? Oh, okay, so it wants to have... Well, I brought it down so I'd have more lower end power. The exhaust is also... Percentage of unrestricted exhaust flow used. So it likes... Okay, no, I see how that works. It's not really going to work very well for me. Oh, that's going to help me optimize the header size, though. That'll be one thing. And then we got valves. Percentage of unrestricted valves used. Okay, so it flows more when we get higher. Let's see what our RPM wants to be at. 7,500 RPM? Okay, I see how this is working. Around 300 horsepower, you reckon? That's kind of what we're at the moment. 230 is about 300 horsepower. Would 300... I think 300 horsepower would be like the entry level. You're probably looking at about like 400 to 500 horsepower for this era. So what do we got here? Reliability, not great. The torque threshold, we are well beyond that. Where's the RPM though? Oh, here we go, RPM. Conrod, 6100 RPM, it doesn't like it. What if we go to like a regular cast Conrod? It likes our RPM even less. Cast iron heavy? Oh, okay. So the lightweight pistons. So currently our RPM is 1500. If we go a normal cast, 5800 on the RPM for the connecting rod. Yes, it finally is affected by the weight of the piston. I just see you saying that 1 horsepower is roughly 3/4 of a kilowatt. God, fractions, I hate it. It's to go from kilowatts to horsepower, usually I times by 1.3 approximately. That's about right. Can you make a sprint drift car racing community has wanted one for a long time? I can crank 2,000 horsepower out of a 2.5 liter flat six. Yeah, but I'm doing a 1995 engine. I'm trying to be very standard, and then I also want to be naturally aspirated. I think I'm going to go a little bit more though in volume. We might go up to like a 4 liter flat six. This is not like... Okay, so we're going to have to go something like a forged. We don't have much in the way of piston love. So there's the cast normal, and cast heavy. But then there's only forged heavy, which is a weight of 3.1. Wow, the cast light is lighter than the wow. Oh no, here we go, lightweight forged. If they could rearrange that, that would be great. Thanks, devs. If you, that would be fantastic. So that's a lot. If I could bring the RPM down and still use a but it doesn't take the amount of torque that we want. What if we just increase the quality a bit? There we go, perfect. Let's bring the RPM down. There we go. Power, what's this? Reliability? What? Power reliability threshold. Indicates the engine's power density is causing thermal and mechanical stress, which reduces reliability. You going to bed, Blake S? Catch you later, Blake S. Huh. Indicates the engine's power density is causing thermal and mechanical stress, which reduces reliability. What if we, like... That changes nothing here. What about bottom end? Okay, so bottom end does change that. What about this? No. So there's an overall power balance that is independent of everything else and just the engine stuff. What if we go like a forged steel? Billet steel? That changes nothing. What if we go to like a normal forged rod? Changes nothing. Forged heavy. So this is related to the pistons then, because the connecting rods and the crankshaft have nothing to do with this. They took the community advice! I only just realized this. So they haven't changed the stroke, which I kind of get, though that is something that can change. I suppose that is really only can change to make it smaller. Huh. There was always this annoyance that you would make an engine and then you would have to like go into here and then actively think about reducing the size. So then later on you could have the same engine but then a bigger like internal size. I hope that changes over years, so if you're doing campaign mode, you have the normal engine, but as metallurgy increases over time, this would like just go down. So then, oh, maybe not the stroke, but at least the cylinder width. So the more tech you have, the wider the bore you can make. That would be fantastic. So it just doesn't like the pistons. But then again, this is, there's only a minus 2% on reliability. I think for a supercar, that is absolutely fine. The problem is I want more power. So, no, that didn't work. Let's go bleh. Now that is also not creating us much extra power. That's unfortunate. What if we got like a variable valve timing on the intake? Fantastic. Now we want a lightweight forged. And then we could probably reduce this quality back down to like something reasonable. What's this blue dotted line? Anybody know? Welcome, Craft Gamer. Wait, this update completely revamps the designer. Then my 9000 V16 is going to have pistons flying to them. Yeah, probably. Really been enjoying the content. Thank you very much. What am I building? Kind of like a flat six supercar. So people were saying make a boxer. They were daring me as if it was going to be broken. Now that we've proven that boxers work, I think I'm just going to go with the V12, since that's kind of what I want. Anyway, for this sort of thing. V12, or do I go with V? Oh yeah, no, V12. 7.4 liter. We could breed that size down a little bit. I want to see if I can use cast pistons easily. Cast everything internally was what I would like. Ooh, it doesn't like that RPM. Cast light and cast light. 6,300 RPM. Oh, I think we can accommodate that. The crankshaft doesn't like it though. What if we go more weight? That does not give us much. All right. Cast, no, not cast heavy. Just a regular forged crankshaft. That sounds about right. Interesting. But we are well over 400 horsepower. I think we can reduce our engine capacity size just a smidge. Let's bring it down to a 6 liter. Hey, dead on. Did that just black out for a second? Weird. I wonder what happens if we increase this. Does this help anything? That changes that. Oh. We are up to 6.5 liter though. That's a lot of capacity right there. Fantastic. Lots of little bits of things here. After that, you get reliability issues. Sounds about right. What do we got here? Let's go back to a no VVT because a supercar from this era. What can we go to? 6,400. That looks good. Our power is still generating like way too much power. So let's go like a tubular mid. Oh my god, it really wants a huge exhaust. Actually, no, it doesn't. We're only like 2.5. Let's bring it back to like a twin plenum manifold and then a standard mid. Yeah, that looks okay. Okay. We're still creating way too much power for the time. And we want more RPM apparently. But you know what? I think we're fine. Okay, we got more torque under the curve. And we've reduced our power a bit. I think this is a good number for this sort of thing. That's a lot of power. Okay, so let's have a look. 375. Is 502 horsepower. 500 horsepower in 1995 is pretty darn wild. Let's have a look at the body morphs we get. Please. Oh, I can only extend it. That's a shame. Oh, okay, we can do other things. That just looks weird and kind of broken, so we won't do that. Oh, there we go. Okay. There. I wish I could lift it up, though. Is there anything else in here? Let's have a look. Oh, that's a big one. Wow. I mean, it doesn't come out very far. That's huge. Go like halfway on that. I don't actually know what that's changing. Oh, left fender height. Okay. Rear fender height, front length. I kind of like where it is. Because of the way in which the nose kind of curves down a little bit. That stopped playing music. There we go. Does that left side? Wait. Okay, you can just go like full wide body. Okay, sure. Rocker panels, you can lift that way up. Oh, and then you've even got this. That's not what I want. Wait, cabin width. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Hey, fancy. Yeah, let's put that back down. And then we got this still. Okay. Rear length, we'll leave that where it is. Rear detail. Okay, there's a little bit of detail we could change there. B-pillar. No, cabin rear. Go in the middle there. Roof height. Oh, I love having more roof height options. I don't know why that's not on everything. A-pillar. A-pillar curve. Ah, okay. Fair enough. Yep. Front bumper lower. Okay, we can lift that up. Good. Rear bumper upper. So that's just, yeah, that section. We can do some weird stuff. Rear bumper lower. Hey, okay, that's what I was looking for. Can we lift up the rear bumper? And we can. So it looks like it's got like a weird curve in there, so that's a bit disappointing. Front bumper rake. Okay, yeah. Rear bumper rake. Yeah, I already looked at that one. Oh, there's even more on the side. Oh, interesting. And then there's the rocker detail. L character line sharp. Oh, okay. Hey, octopus car door. I hadn't realized you could just type for the badging. So I had been placing and aligning everything till I saw Mouillet string. Wait, what? I didn't realize that you could. Oh, type for the badging. Yes, there is a different type of badging. I went over that in one of my videos a long time ago. Now, that was a long time ago, back when I used to do more automation stuff. God, I still love automation though. Okay, if you want to make a Batmobile sort of thing, or an Aventador sort of, not Aventador, yeah, Aventador sort of looking thing, that's about right. Okay, yep, that looks pretty good. Rear upper straight. Oh yeah, thanks by the way, Octopus Cardle. Rear upper straighten. Oh. Yeah, okay. Rear bumper. Want that to stick out a little bit because it is the 90s. somewhere in the middle. Okay. We've gone over everything. Is it possible to put crazy number values in the editor? I don't think it is. So let's, this one goes up to 1. Let's take that to 2. Nah, it just doesn't work. It just reverted on its own. Okay, I also want to put that back in. That doesn't look right. Okay, that's looking good. What else do we have here is like body options. I do like the idea of making a targa. Used by Cartrim 1. Oh, okay. Well, there's a little bit of a thing. You like the Lamborghini Murcielago? Unfortunately, this is like a decade too early for the Murcielago. I think if we're going with a targa top, we're gonna need that. So that is, yep, that is a hard top. Then we can go into paint, roof. Ah, no. Did I just see what I think I saw? Yep, unfortunately it does the whole thing. That's a, wow, there's something weird going on with the chassis back here. Alright, so let's not go with this body. That's unfortunate. That's more the one we want. Okay, except it doesn't have the vertical rear window. Damn it, that one does it as well. That one doesn't have the... There we go. I was hoping for a hard top. Oh, no, oh, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons now. Yeah, alright, let's go with that. Paint is all good. Oh, so let's pick a color. Could we just go like a base red? Reminds you of a Ferrari or Lamborghini. Yeah, that's kind of what we're going for here a little bit. No, this is more of a Diablo. Do you guys not know the Murcielago? Sorry, the Diablo? This is the 90s Lamborghini. Mwah. Oh, I love it so much. This was my childhood poster car. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I love it so much. Yes, it does have, not this version. Here we go. This version does have Nissan 300Z headlights. Yes. But they use them well. Isn't there already a body in the game that looks closer to them? Yeah, I know. But we're trying out the new body. Actually, did they get rid of that? They might have gotten rid of it. Let's go engine position, mid, body type, coupe. Alright, that should narrow it down a little bit. So I'm pretty sure it was in the 90s. It was always above the NSX body. They got rid of it. Oh no. I mean, there were problems with that body, one of which it wasn't centered. It's a bit disappointing that they just went up and got rid of what is happening here. Oh, all of the new gearing setup. The rear wheel arch was a problem, yes. Hi Phil, I want to say found somebody trying to sell a Diablo S. I mean, they go up for sale. You know what's for sale here in Australia? Let me look up this quickly. Jaguar. Once you see it, you'll be like, holy cow, they're actually selling that? There's one for sale at the moment. Do I start a GoFundMe? Is that what I do? Help me buy my dream car? This was a poster car as well for me. The reason why is because there was a very unknown story at the time. I need to have the music playing. There we go. Where the Jaguar XJ220 was very, very much not loved when it came out, and for a very long time. And then one went up for sale. I think it was due to like a foreclosure, and a company ended up with it, and they didn't want it or whatever. And it sold for like $12,000 or something like that. Like, it was kind of this like story which passed around, and I don't know if it's true or not, but I think it is. By virtue of the fact that it was just during a time when nobody really cared about them, so that kind of made sense, and I just went, I could have almost bought one of those if I had convinced my parents, but my parents would have been like, Jaguar? More like unreliable you are. I'm funny. Now you would have to sell the 86 to afford the yes, pretty much. Was supposed to be a V12 with the gull wing doors, but it came with the V6 and normie doors. I didn't know that it was meant to come with gull wing doors. That is something I did not know. But I did know it was meant to come with the V12. And aside from the fact that it immediately was beaten on its land speed record, I think even before it came out. I want to move the entire back end. How do I do that? I can't see it. There was one that was like back end length. Where is it? Don't stop hiding from me. Rear front angle. Rear rake. Front bumper. Rear bumper lower. Rear bumper upper. Front bumper. If only there was a search function. There's beginning to be too many of these. Cabin rear. B-pillared. Rear leg. There we go. I wonder, can I just like... No, I wish I could like mouse over and then scroll wheel sometimes. That would be great. I saw... There we go. The one I wanted. There was also, I think, something else. No, oh, maybe it's just my imagination. Anyway. Nope, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Back to red. We have rear-wheel drive 4x4, and then we have a viscous all-wheel drive, a helical all-wheel drive. I don't actually... Like, I know that that's a type of LSD, and a clutch is a type of LSD. I don't know what a helical is. Is that, a torsion? Is that what that is? Phil, I've uploaded a picture of the Nissan GTR R35 in a junkyard. In a junk in your trunk. Discord. Can you see it and rate it? Let's go have a look at the junk in your trunk. I'm glad that they didn't stick with calling it a Skyline, because Skylines usually come in a 4-door variant. We're just going to go rear-wheel drive. I don't know if they came with automatics at the time. So let's go on manual. Definitely not auto manuals at the time. Let's give it a 6-speed, and then... Do I have to change everything? Switch to advanced mode. Toggle between speed or ratio. Interesting. Now, is this logarithmic? No, it just skips by 2 at a time. This is... Okay. Interesting. Face fill after he see a 4-door R35. Yeah, pretty much. A helical is a geared all-wheel drive system similar to what the early Quattros used. Yeah. Early Quattros? I suppose they were technically an all-wheel drive, weren't they? I think the first was a 4-wheel drive, and then they switched to an all-wheel drive. But I thought that was just an open differential in the middle. Like just open. Not actually any sort of limited slip there. With the ability to lock the front. That was the only thing. Let's go... Clutched? Oh, sure. Clutched race is an option. Okay. Oh, hey, CVT. I want to see if CVTs can take very little power. Durability, very low. Good. Engineering time, really high. Sounds about right. Sportiness, high? I don't know about that. Like, you'll have more acceleration and whatnot for this? Why is there even a shift time indicator here for this? What the hell? Windows update? No, my keyboard is really dying on me. I need to get a new keyboard. There's no, like, max power. Sounds like somebody's name. Weight, material cost, productivity, drivability. Low? On a continuous? That's a mistake. Drivability for a CVT should be, like, really high. Because all you have to do is, like, it's less than an auto. You just put it in and drive. Technically, nerd emoji. CVTs keep the engine in peak power, so sportiness max wouldn't be too far-fetched. You're thinking of, like, raciness, like the ability to race in it. Sure, but sportiness? People love hearing the engine revs, and every time that I've heard somebody get into a CVT car and talk about, which I've been in one, there was like a small Spark, like a Barina Spark here in Australia, we used to call it, before GM completely pulled out, and it felt dead. Like, my manual, which would have been slower, felt faster because I could hear the revs, I could engage with the car, and then the CVT was just kind of like a... I was like, this is boring as shit. I hate it. Phil, would you look at a V8 bug I found? It's in automation. I've seen... I thought you were talking about like a Volkswagen Beetle. Alright, let's go have a quick look in automations. Oh, okay, so there's a new bug. 4-barrel twin carb mid-airbox. I mean, I don't often look inside of the engine, so this is not something I would have spotted. I did see this, but I thought you were pointing at the flames and not whatever this black thing is. Sure. CVTs are electric for combustion, yes. Are the electric? What? CVTs are the kind of thing I can appreciate the engineering for, but I don't care much for it in practice, much like the Toyota Hybrid Synergy engine drive. I get that. I would not say that a CVT is sporty. I would say that it's good for race, but definitely not sporty. There is a torque limit to the CVTs, but if I remember correctly, you can still export it to Beam with one anyways. Yeah, so I'm going to check that out. I would love for there to be a power limit, especially in the 90s. Like, only just recently have they started to be able to get a little bit of extra power. So, there was one F1 car, and I believe it was Williams, and they were going to have a CVT. They even got around to testing it, but they struggled to complete a single lap. So there they were just saying, by what we could see, sector times, this is the fastest thing ever. It actually significantly reduces our lap times if we could finish a lap properly. Like, it was just destroying them so goddamn quickly. There was quite a bit of R&D, mostly funded by the other company that was making it. They were like, hey, we want to put this into here. And, actually, we'll go with black here. I like that look. It kind of like blends in so then you don't see it around the windows. It's a bit of a cool idea. That will be just regular body color. I don't know why this is in the trim section. This doesn't seem like a trim section sort of thing, but sure, why not? Radials. Crossboys? Nah, radials. Probably a medium or a sports. Let's pop her back up. Nah, sports compound. I just don't like the fact that there's only one sports compound throughout all of the years. I think a 295 fits this about right. And and then a much narrower front tire. Magnesium alloy. What do we got here? I think we're going to go magnesium there. Vented disc, like a 4-piston, and a vented 4-piston on the rear. Or maybe a 2-piston and a 4-piston. Sports under tray. They would have... Actually, they might only have a semi-clad. Yes, Williams did try it. I think it was because they figured CVTs had infinite gear ratios because of the way the transmission functioned back then. CVTs just deliver power better. They are a better transmission on paper. Except if that paper you start looking at things like reliability, longevity, its ability to take power. Like, there's a lot of reasons why you just wouldn't have it. I'm going to go detachable. Hardtop. Don't have the option. I only have soft top options. So let's go like a detachable soft top. Hell yeah! This is something I've always been like, sure, we'll just go a basic and a 2 half seats because that is the least weight for an interior. So, basic weight 36 kilos, 53, 20, 45, 65, 45, 77, 95. That could be a lot heavier, I reckon. And then 21. We have a new king of lightweight seats, though I feel that a lot of seats can even be lighter than that, to be honest. Yeah, still 2 seats. We're gonna go with a sport, though. Premium CD player. Gotta have the creme de la creme there. Not a luxury, though. You don't want to be going too far. That's the sort of thing that a Mercedes would have. I don't think I knew that electric power steering existed in the 90s. Maybe that's something I'll look into at some point. No traction control. ABS probably. They probably just got some Bosch unit and stuck it on there. Basic safety. Sure. Standard. Nothing active at this point probably for these sorts of cars in the 90s. Gas monotube. Passive. And then... at least a sport. Probably a race. Let's go a race. That's starting to look a lot more like a supercar of the 90s. Just bolted in some folding beach chairs. You know what? Let's have a quick look. Racing... Bride seats. I don't know if Bride do racing seats, do they? Lightweight. Is lightweight one word? Is that one of those weird things? I think it is, yes. Alright, let's have a look. So these are like fixed back, so they're probably the lightest. Is there like a weight on this? The Zero is the lightest. Let's have a look. Specifications. 7.1 kilos. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so those are very light. But let's go with like something more like a car seat. So not fixed back. Something like this? Probably the Stradia series. This kind of sits right in the sort of area. Oh, they're all just about like their design. Okay, cool. And this one weighs about 14 kilos. I thought that 20 kilos was a bit heavy for a race seat, by the way. Wait, hold on. There was one... Let's go to like their heavy one. It's even got armrests. Fantastic. What's their weight? 15 kilos. Though this is newer technology, I get it. It just seems a bit weird that they're straight out. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm an idiot. There's 2 seats. Oh, wait, no. You set the seats here, not here. Let's have a look. So, go to race. 64. Now, that should go down to 644. 47, almost. Maybe there's some sort of control mechanism that doesn't get removed in between the two. All right, interesting. Let's go back to a sport. What do we got? Track performance, muscle. How does this become a muscle? We got hypercar. I just wanted super. Show me oh. 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 Oh no. This looks very different. I don't like change. Change makes me unhappy. That really messes with my voice. Nope, that's not what I wanted. How do I change the... Hey! New tracks! Fantastic. Pulls out an Uno card. No, you. The monkey, what? Literally the view from BeamNG? Oh my god, I can actually see kind of a seam line. Or at least I can see the seam line on this side. So I think you're right, that is. Now, I watched Rob's update video from last week. Something I want to point out. So let's... Okay, how do I follow car? Oh, okay, it automatically follows. Nope, okay, missed that one. Are we coming up to it? Okay. Yeah, we can go like super extra slow. How much slow? Oh, we can go a lot slower. No, actually, sorry, we're in the wrong place. Yep, there we go. We saw it. Hold on. I'm doing everything wrong right now. I am the worst YouTuber in the world. Okay, the engine is loud. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's automation for you, brother. Only a second. We'll get there. Don't worry. This is where I saw the issue. No! When I pause, the car goes away? Oh. Resets. Alright, we're just gonna like super slow motion when we get there. We'll be able to see it. Earbuds of death. Okay, here we go, here we go. Okay. Drives on top of the trees. Disappoint there. All right, let's go in. I just realized that I should actually be able to change that setting here. Engines. There we go. Way down. Oh, wait, and there's test track as well. Hold on, I just saw it. Oh, why does it chug so much? Acceleration is not great on this thing. What are we looking at here? We got a estimated top speed at all, please? No estimated top speed. Let's just keep going then until we reach that limit. Are we going to be able to go 200 miles per hour in this thing? Ooh. Like 95, there's been a few that have done that since the 80s. We are doing 200 miles per hour now. Oh, and then wait, immediately drops a gear? I know it's a PNG for the map. Filio invented flying cars, Lamau? Top speed, 1 centimeter an hour? I'm confuzzled. 257. Well, that's a glitch that I'm pretty sure wasn't meant to be there. Our gearing is like incredibly short as well, so let's increase first gear at least a little bit. I want to be going 100 kilometers an hour in second gear. So, spread? This takes a long time to update. Okay, we're back to that issue now, huh? Speed limiter, none. That was the wrong thing to do. God, we're back to the really long updates. Okay. We're going to be bouncing off the rev... Oh, you know what? Actually, no, we're taking this to BeamNG, so it doesn't really matter. Let's put the speed back up. Let's go like 347. That'll do. We'll probably reach that anyway. What else we got in here? We got some tires. Oh, that's right. CVT stuff we're going to have a look at. The brakes suffer. The car has severe issues with wheel spin, but the transmission lives? Our 0 to 100 is knocked off like 1.5 seconds, down to 4 seconds. Damn, son. All right, let's take that back to a manual. Oh, good. It saved all my details. Whew, okay. What's my favorite music style? Power ballads. 80s power ballads. Torque limit on the CVT is 390. I was over that. I'm at... Wait, are you talking... a pound of feet? Fuel economy got worse? As maybe the setup I had not tuned very well. I don't like the fact that there's like a gap here. I don't like that. It really doesn't want to change. There we go. That's getting a little bit more like it. And finally, we're doing... And we're down to 4.7 seconds, because technically we hit it right as we change gear. We might go a little bit more in second gear. Now, do we get individual controls from what we've done previously? No. Damn it. I was hoping that clicking this would transfer everything over. There we go. All right, we have a little bit of teeth going into the next gear. Oversteer and understeer is actually pretty good. What about aerodynamically? Not great. For some reason, YouTube thinks I'm watching a Phil stream, but has the comments of Sebastian video. Huh? Don't know what that means. Prius transmission is OP. Probably a little bit. But not over strong. We want less rear brakes. So let's balance these back out for a smidge. And then reduce that rear brake force. Oh, that was too much. That was drastic. There we go. And a slightly harder pad. And a slightly even harder pad. Nice. Okay, so we just want a little bit more on the rear. That's way too much on the rear. Okay, that'll do. Aerodynamics, we want something, I reckon. What else we got in here? Suspension and nothing has changed. What's the problem with super here? It wants... You know what? I'll never understand those things. Let's try out the new maps. So, try oval. Okay, good. All right, we can at least do that. Let's try her out, shall we? A little bit of an audio glitch there. Maybe they'll fix that at some point. This is a big track. I was not expecting this to be quite so big. Guess we could change the ratio for everything. I'm so happy for that. I know, right? There's been a few times where I've tried to replicate real cars. Oh, we gonna do the bus stop? No bus stop. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. I would have to get very close, and then I would edit the J-beam, but then they brought out the update where you could do it in BeamNG itself. Also, Phil, CVT acts really weird in automation. You can full throttle it to get best speed. Most power is up in the top end, so that makes sense. Are the superchargers in the new update? No, that is apparently coming on the next update once they fully flesh everything out here. Okay, so this is very much a high-speed sort of track. 247 kilometers an hour. Ellsbury, try oval. Let's try Grand Prix, which my partner would call it, but it is Grand Prix. Hopefully she didn't hear that. She will like tell me afterwards, hey, I heard you bad-mouthing me. She knows she doesn't know much about cars. So like she always just does it to like playfully guilt-trip me. Bus stop is one of the other variations. And we're doing a Grand Prix. I don't see you using a banked oval corner in a Grand Prix. That just seems like you're going to have a bad time. Okay, I mean, not an optimal line. At all. My PC used to get, like, good download time for Steam. Now, for some reason, 2 to 4 megabytes. That's unfortunate. What do I get? I think I get like 12 to 14 megabyte download speeds. Okay, we're taking the infield. Let's speed this up a little bit. Oh, went onto the grass considerably. Oh, way onto the grass. Okay. I actually saw, like, they were talking to me a lot about how they do the map making stuff. So I know exactly where this has gone wrong, I think. Could be very wrong though. The reason why they were telling me this is because I was bugging them to get like any sort of information on this track so I could make it. They're like, you know what, we'll give you early access. I was like, great. And then they finally came around to the day where they gave me early access and the thing bugged out, gave me Lua errors all the time. I was like, okay, you know what, I'll leave this because they said it was meant to be ready for later in the week. I'll leave it a couple of days, and I just got busy. I forgot about it, and then I saw this update come out. I was like, ooh. Does turbo lag matter in CVT? I suppose that depends on how you tune it. What else we got? We got the GT circuit, which hopefully doesn't use the bank at all, because I don't think I've ever seen... No, I have seen them use it. I was about to say I've never seen a GT car on a bank circuit, but yes, I have. Okay, where's this one take us? Oh, okay, clicking on that resets us back to normal speed. Okay. That's convenient. Yep, back on the grass again. It looks like the same track so far. Oh, hey, okay, interesting. Okay, this is a much shorter track. Okay, fair enough. And then a junior course, which I'm guessing is only infield. Yep, starting on the infield. Oh, this is a very short one. Fancy. A little bit of grass there. Not taking any of the runoff on that one. Not an optimal corner taking. All right, We have all of our times. A 111. I'm guessing this is as close to automation time then? Oh, frick. Alright, what do we do in automation? It's 111 on the junior course. A 214. I was 1 minute off. My brain didn't work very well. Let's go GT. Let's see what's comparable for a supercar. 217. Okay. It looks like the GT circuit is comparable. What about the GP circuit? 303. Much longer. Tri-oval. So just the big outside one does a 1 minute. Okay. So, GT circuit or Grand Touring circuit. Oh, that's the gear choice. Is very comparable, if you're ever wondering about that. Then, I wonder, the airfield that is similar to another track that we might know, has that been updated in look? No. Oh, what a shame. Oh yeah, the D-Series, the normal one gave you when you first start the game, has a gear selector needle behind the letters. Okay, sure. Yeah, they didn't update this one. That's fine. I don't think they're ever going to update that one because I'm pretty sure that they're worried about some sort of copyright infringement there, but let's pretend that that doesn't exist. What else we got here? There's only the one automation track. We don't yet have access to the small one here. That's... I think what they're going to have to do eventually is create 2 drop-down menus here. So one for like automation, airfield, Ellsbury, and then here like automation, then all of the sub-tracks, and then all of the Ellsbury like sub-tracks. So there's gonna have to be like a sub-selector for track selector, I reckon, at some point. I reckon it could fit here easily too. They just have to like widen this out a bit. I'm excited about the new Tri-Oval. I got permission, and I'm getting a little bit of background help from them probably. I'm going to make, though very lax, lazy, and not actually properly done like the BeamNG devs themselves are going to probably make at some point, but I'm going to make this track in BeamNG, mark my words. Menus with submenus? I know that menus with submenus suck. I get it. But I love it. Track looks crazy? I don't know about crazy, but it does look like fun. Like a... I was going to say oval track, it's not actually an oval, but like oval-like tracks, finally, getting something a little bit more catering to the Americans in this game. Like, I get it. Because the team is New Zealand, there's a lot of focus on New Zealand sort of like looks of cars, and then there's only the generic sort of looking American car bodies. And there's not many, wasn't very many trucks. I do like the fact that they focus a little bit more on like what we would get, which is also a lot of Japanese sorts of cars. The one... and then like on the BeamNG side, they're all German, so they focused a lot on American. Yeah, I don't know. It'd be better if Germany focused a little bit more on some European stuff at some point. Like, F1 is very popular at the moment. I don't care much for modern F1. But they, like, around the world, F1 is growing in popularity, but yet they still release American maps and are focusing so much on... My brain isn't working. Off-road. That's what it is. Why is my brain just like constantly getting into like freeze sort of moments? You see a lot of track in between the parking lots? There's only the one parking lot. I'm confused. Okay, there's 2 parking lots? Oh, you're trying to say that you should use this for parking? Also... Oh, I was about to say that it looked like all of the car parks are filled, but they're not actually. Interesting. What is the roof on this guy's house? That's an interior layout view. What the hell? Is it? Is that like a water tank and air? No, I'm pretty sure that's an interior layout view. Same with this. But then these ones have roofs. Is it being built? Oh, maybe they're in the middle of construction, maybe. And then there's like a basement. Try the CVT on this track. Glass roof. And then this one looks like it's embossed. And it's a field with like a cemetery, maybe? I'm not sure what that is. There's some odd things going on around here. This is clearly some sort of... something? I don't know. What's going on there. Alright, you guys want to see a comparison between this and a CVT. I'm going to tune a CVT properly. So let's go back to Automation Test Track, since I know Automation Test Track the best. I hate the fact that it clears the track times. A 214. Clone car trim only. AI retouching stuff? Maybe. Normally day in Full Man's channel. What? Me brain no work you do? Let's go continuous. And let's see how to actually tune this, because I don't know how to tune this. Severe issues with wheel spin. Fantastic. It takes up until here to get to full power. 23% wheel spin. Let's see if we increase our top speed. Does that do anything? Oh, there's our top speed. Okay. First gear, we can bring that down a bit. Is there not, like, no limit here? So I can just drop that all the way down? Great. That makes sense. Final drive ratio, gear ratio. Is that the wrong way? Did I put that the wrong way? Yeah, I don't know what's happening here. Gear 2? What's this? Why is there 2 gears? Wait, oh, reverse. I touched automation inappropriately, and it threw an error in my face. Alright, that looks good, I suppose. I've never tuned a CVT before. I've already forgot the time. Does anybody remember? Oh, god damn it. Oh, yeah, it's completely... Okay. Lua not happy. Let's close and relaunch the game, shall we? 214? Okay. 241. Let's try this again. See if we can get around this problem. Oh my god. My brain is failing so hard I can't even drink water, apparently. Oh! That looks good. I mean, apart from this looking incorrect. Like, that's not one of mine. This is one of theirs. I like the look. That was a good car. Alright, now we're on to my cars. I also like the look of their, like, a Jaguar-esque sort of body there, slash a little bit Ferrari-esque. That was the wrong page. I think CVT isn't feeling so good, Mr. Stark. Kinda, probably. Oh, that's right, poster mode. I forgot about that. That's a new thing. Okay, it might be throwing errors. Due to transmission braking. So I think that there's meant to be something about like the transmission not being able to handle the power. I think that's what's happening. CVTs might use the same gearbox in reverse. Yeah, I think so. I forgot how good these streams are. Oh, thanks. Just get bigger tires, lol. I think... I'm going to try to figure out what this error is. Script shared function common C car calculation main.lua attempt to index global model info and nil values. Stack traceback. Lua method calculate gearbox downshift at script shared function common C car calculator main Lua that local variables self table that blah 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 delta time speed number gearbox state drivetrain loss mode eco. Come on. I think that it doesn't like having a CVT. It doesn't know when to shift down gears. Another stream app down your YouTube. I mean, technically I'm the one that enabled the adverts. It's because I always forget to put adverts myself. Lots of blabbering and possibly yapping. So I suppose people like Nexus here don't have that problem since they have a channel membership. It's still in beta, so I can expect Lua errors. Yeah, but usually it still tries to accomplish something. I'll figure out which gear. So let's try dropping our top speed down a bit and see if that fixes the issue. Just want to see, and then we'll also take this up a little bit. Okay. Now let's see if like a different shifting. No. And it also sends us into the wrong part of the map, which I find hilarious. Now that we've got the Lua errors, usually when you start a Lua error in automation, the Lua errors continue. I wonder. There is an open beta, yes, but I'm technically in a closed beta, and I don't want to switch over because I don't want to have the download times and you guys... Okay, normal manual still works. Try completely tuning out wheel spin, see if that... Actually, you know what? You're right. We did see something written about shift down. Now, I don't know if that fully makes sense. 23.8%. Nope. It's not going down. 21%. 10%. 13%. Okay, we don't have the, I mean, our 0 to 100 is terrible at the moment. It's like 6 seconds, so it's slower than a normal manual. Nope, it don't like you do. That's an unhappy CVT. For some reason, I can't get my mods to work in beta. Really? I do. I have them working. Yeah, I got all my mods. Can I? No, I still can't. Move that up. Paste fixtures from clipboard. Oh! They've moved that to here now as opposed to just being in advanced trim settings. Fancy. Okay. I still see that one issue. I wish hitting exit would get rid of that. Oh, I hate this keyboard. There we go. I still see that it's having an issue with, yeah. I don't know where this issue came from. This issue didn't exist previously in the game. Weird. Shift C. There we go. Do we just move on to the design then? I don't see them in my storage. I think that was there before. Phil, you need a Nokia keyboard. I actually have a really high-end keyboard. This is all changed. Anyway, It's a full size. I'll unplug it then, because at the moment I can't lift it high enough. There we go. It does light up, trust me. Full size, so it's got the numpads, but it's also got extra hotkeys, which I haven't used in a very long time, so I don't need them anymore. And it's also a thing called N-key rollover, which is very important for me. Or at least it used to be, back when I was doing competitive PUBG. I was ranked 68 in Australia for that game for a bit. Though that rank really only lasted, I think, like 2 days. And then I went back down to like teetering anywhere from 150 to like 90. Mostly at 150-ish sort of area. Oh, now I can't put the cable back into the keyboard. Why did I do this to myself? Oh. It's broken. All time to go get a spare keyboard. That sucks. So, the keyboard has finally actually died, and now I'm going to have the loudest and most obnoxious keyboard that has ever existed in humanity. I believe these have cherry noisemaker keys. Like, not MX, not blues, not reds. It's literally like maximum noise. There's a reason why I stopped using this keyboard. Cables everywhere. There we go. Oh, the other reason why I hate this is because of the lighting on it. I'm not very good with RGB. It really exacerbates my ADD. Okay, does this work? Keyboard is not being picked up. Nope, it is being picked up. Kind of? Oh, let's try putting in some numbers. Okay, yeah, no, that does work. Okay, sweet. And then that takes 4 hours to update. Alrighty. Oh, well, Phil, I gotta go to sleep. Bye. See you later, Craft Gamer. Thanks for being here, Brian. What's the new button in the fixture section? So yeah, we got a bunch here. So we got copy and paste, which will just be for if you want to go between trim levels. Reset scale, reset rotation, advanced fixture controls, reset fixture paint slots. Remove all missing fixtures. Oh, okay. So if you like go between updates and then like some mods stop working or something, and then remove all fixtures. That is, avoid that one at all costs. Fixture favorites category. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, okay. I'm not going to be using fixture favorites anymore at all. That extra step to get to it makes it less of a favorite sort of thing. Let's go ahead and delete you. Okay, good. So the keyboard does work. I hate this keyboard. Oh, it feels so cheap and Chinesium. It's so bad. Then also, I'm not used to having like no keyboard extra on the side. This is gonna. I feel dizzy using this keyboard. How am I think my autism is like going into full like change. You don't like change. I feel disorientated. I've been using that keyboard for now like 6 years. And to do it in the middle of a stream, Okay, so I mentioned it just a quick little bit. You can't move this by like clicking and scaling it, which I always found annoying. But we got this now. And does this still just completely... Yeah, that completely gets rid of it. Interesting. So if we go into like thing where there's lots of variations of things. See, like this. That makes it a little bit easier to search. Okay, wheels is the other one. Show me one that's got lots. Okay, being able to see all the wheels in one go? That feels better. I might use that sometimes. Oh, and being able to search through miscellaneous, because that's where everything that's just kind of junky goes. Life gets a little bit easier. That's probably going to get refined, but I like the idea. How did the keyboard die? So, I have pulled this keyboard apart and put it together a few times to like resolder things because it's just not particularly high quality, and like it should have been for the price I paid for it at the time. And at some point, I must have weakened the daughter board that sits here because it pushed in. I've never had that before. Mentapilot, don't know who that is. Might have to do an old school Roadster? Maybe. So, I can repair that, but I think that that thing is it's just dead. It's just done. So, I'm gonna have to go out and spend a bunch of money on a new keyboard. I don't think I'm gonna go Thermaltake again for the keyboard. Like, it's a good keyboard on paper, but that one, right out of the gate, had issues. Nobody else seems to have issues, but I've been a little bit burned. I don't know, we'll see. They do make good products, it's just a little bit of a burnt bridge. Where's my thingos that I made? Here they are. I don't like the fact that they don't fit in the image properly. That's annoying. Uses the same for intro. Okay, cool. Philman's mods for BeamNG drive are great. Thanks. I think that my mods for automation are great. Fixtures are strangely hard to do properly. Yes, depends what you're trying to do. But I try to make good fixtures like this. Like this is one that I made. A lot of effort went into pondering about how you might do this. There we go. Why has the music stopped? Getting used to new keyboard. Oh, we're at the end of this list, are we? All right. That was a playlist filtered by cars. Let's go mood. Angry? Yeah, that sounds like a car sort of song. Reminds you of a 90s Lamborghini? Yeah, well, that's kind of what we're going for here a little bit. I'm going to stick on... No, I was going to stick on a bumper, but I don't think I will. What we are going to do, though, is put in a place for a number plate. There we go. That's looking a lot better. I'm thinking pop-up headlights. Let's go have a look at some pop-up heads. We got you still. Yeah, unfortunately they don't quite line up properly. So that's something also I've been looking at doing is going over in my head how I would make headlights. And do I make a mod for you guys right now? I'll always look 90s Lambo because it's a literal Murcielago body. This is Murcielago? I mean, it looks Diablo-esque to me. Nah, I don't think I will. So what I could do is I could export this body, take it over to Blender, then in Blender line up how a light would look, and then re-export it back. If you say so, Blood Moon, about this music, for me, music do, yes. Diablo is more aggressive. I think it's more the fixtures you got on it that makes it more aggressive. Did I got rid of the Lamborghini, didn't I? Is it here? We've done a lot of searching today. Yeah, no, it's not very aggressive. Like, the only thing that is, like, particularly aggressive... Oh, but then again, this model doesn't have that. It's got a little bit more of a pinch behind the rear fender. I don't know what this is. That looks like a resto mod. Okay, that's why I was thinking that looked weird. Yeah, like, the body itself is not that aggressive. Everything's straighter and flatter? No, it's still actually quite rounded. Like, the Murcielago and Diablo look very similar in terms of just, like, the base, if you're thinking in terms of automation. Let's go with a big-ass vent and stick it on the side. What do we got? I prefer this one. Oh, this weird song. That doesn't work very well, does it? Kinda looks a bit car-ish to me. There's a slight possibility that this might have a striking resemblance to a car. I think this one fits a little bit better. I just hate the fact that it's on a tilt by default. Why? You know what? We should also bring this back out. God damn it! I can't see anything. I wish they would fix how this is like so incredibly hard to see. Oh, that's only the height of it. There we go. That's terrible. I hate that. There we go. Better. Maybe if they had like metallic way looking, that would be fantastic. There we go. There's 3 morphs in one place there. I think there's a lot more than that. I think there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least. Feel like that's too small? Really? Maybe a little bit. And it doesn't go back very far, so let's do that. There's a little bit of gap on the bottom. If only this pinched in a little bit, that would be great. So let's do that, and we're going to create the pinch ourselves. Where is... Here we go. It's a fairly flat one. There we go. Can we get... No, we still can't drag across to duplicate colors. That'd be great if we could, though. There we go. It's not perfect, but I like that. I think the struggle you'll have is putting taillights in this thing because you're not usually good with tail. Yeah. Let's have a look at a Lamborghini Diablo rear. Hey! If we're going anything by this, that's a resto mod. I forgot about that. There we go. There's a real one. They do still have the circular taillight, so I could just cheat. I did also notice that there was... no, that's the wrong thing to do. Oh, I've done it all wrong. Oh, I've ruined it. There's meant to be a morph in the middle. Okay, maybe it doesn't exist on this body. I'm not sure. I can see it even less. Why is this getting harder to see? Ah, it's the angle I'm looking at. Okay. No. Rear Detali. Okay. That's what we wanted. Sweet. Looks good. There is one, it's a two-way morph called rear detail. Yeah. I just couldn't grab it with my mouse cursor. Oh, new tail light. Huh. Alright. But no, like, normal, regular new tail lights. I don't think. Yeah. See, taillights are like the hardest thing for most people to do. Not everyone. A lot of the people here are skilled automationers. But for a lot of people, do we now have superchargers? No. They have said for a while, though, that it wasn't going to be in this update. It was going to be the next one. So now, if they don't do the next one, you have my permission to send death... No, don't. Should check out the export cameras. Export cameras always work for me. What have they changed? Exhaust tip, miscellaneous fixtures, camera. They look the same. Am I missing something? Wish we had superchargers? Well, I did make the supercharger mod that you could put on in BeamNG. Place one? Oh, okay. How do I... Bonnet camera. Oh! Okay. Interesting. Does it still work with my trick to, like, flip inverted? Okay, well, that's a problem. This is how I would make sure. I mean, it's not that big of a problem, to be honest. But yeah. This is how I would check things out. Alright. That's interesting. You need the bottom camera is going to be super useful. What? A UI in the bottom camera? Going to be super useful? Look at the bottom corner. It has a little UI for it, Phil. Oh. Oh, how the hell did I miss that? How did I completely not see that it places an actual camera there? I'm as attentive as something that's not attentive. Mr. Because I'm blind? Yeah, just a smidge. Alright, let's go ahead and put on some headlights. We're going to do some pop-ups. You know what, actually, screw this. We're going to go with some other sorts of headlights. Just some flat, narrow ones. Something like this. Now I see a problem with this. Okay, there we go. That fixes the issue. I have an idea. What if we go with this? Then you change to like a black color. You also change to a black color. And then over here, we get that thing that I'm thinking of that I can't seem to find. Oh, there's new things. Huh. I'm not sure what I'm looking at here. What? Okay, that's the wrong way. Yeah, that's the right way. That's the wrong thing. That's right. Then that does weird things. Ah, okay. I hate you. That's horrible. Why would you do that to me? I thought we were friends. There we go. Close enough. Howdy there. What we doing today? It's 11:51 p.m. and I have to be up at 8 tomorrow, but who cares? Welcome, Emily. I am just doing some automation stuff. Trying out the new update, seeing what tickles me now, my fancy. And then, let's go with... Oh, no, that's not what I want. Oh, gotta say, the picture on that looks very enticing now. Those really can only be used on, like, 2 different bodies in the entire game. I wish this was a little bit easier to click on. And I wish it was over here. Because I'm over here looking, going like, where is it? So I have to move them out. I just feel it would be nicer over here, maybe. It's a bit of a rearrangement of the UI. What do I want? I've forgotten. Freak, what was I doing? Ah, that's right. One of these. I don't like it. No, I don't like it. I'm assuming pretty much nobody's gonna get that reference. You'd have to be Australian and freaking old to get that reference. Yeah, that works enough. We good. Why can't Jesus Christ, the main menu destroy my ears? What? I'm confuzzled. Let's do some wheels. I want to do... There's like, some very Lamborghini Diablo wheels. Yeah, like, kind of flat, but then the circles. Is there anything like that I have? I could be here for goddamn ever. Nah, mate. I don't... See, now that we got, like, the extended screen here, I would love an extended list of things as well to fill out the screen. Because what we're doing is not caring about anything except for looking for what we're looking for. So even if, like, they extended upwards, that'd be great. So now I have to have a look through here. Nothing like that. And also, now that I've checked this out, if I click back, what thing was I looking at? Which one was I up to? I would love, like, a placeholder. Maybe, like, keep it highlighted when you click off of it. Try to export the CVT version to BeamNG together with the normal one if it won't lure error. Yeah, it normally exports with the CVT as an option anyway, so I could just do that. I won't have my settings. Oh, here, okay, you know what? Here, close enough. Perfect. Now, what sort of colors do these things come with? Just silvery sort of gray? Sure. Alas, click highlight would be awesome. Yes, thank you. Somebody agrees with me. You really need to make a KTM slingshot? I love the car. Then I think what you need is to make the KTM slingshot. Though I am probably going to make something like that at some point. Let's change the... Sorry, hiccup burp thing there. I think painted wheels were very common in the day. So, low shine, high flake. That looks about right. I don't like the wheel 100%. Not fully sold, but I'm going to go with it. Alright. I've put it off long enough. Let's try some taillights. What do we got in here? Anything that'll fit the shape? Wait, no, there is at least one new taillight, but it's part of the old thing. I think we're going to try this out. No, okay. No likey corner do's. That's the wrong thing. Hold on. Oh, give me a second. That's the one I want to change. Now that doesn't look good. Let's go black. I hate it. Let's move on. I'm terrible with rears of cars. I think we might try this out. I have to update this apparently. I wonder if we go to you. Do you tilt a little bit more? You do. Fantastic. My voice is cracking like I'm a teenage boy again. Yes, it is. Oh, yeah. Terrible. Rear end's my favorite part. I do like challenges, but every single time, even after experimenting a lot, rear ends in automation are still a challenge for me. I think this body cannot be exported. I'm having issues with my own right now with unspecified error. Well, we'll get to the end and then we'll see if we get error. Do we have more rear diffusers? Because at the moment, the rear diffuser market is lacking. Doesn't look like we do. At the time, they didn't really have high detailed diffusers. So I think we're just going to go with the body color. Plain Jane one and mirror it. And I remember seeing this on like an F40. So we'll go something like that. That's looking okay. Now, for our center exhaust, the exhaust resistant. I don't know if I like it, but it'll do. Actually, you know what? I have a better idea. Let's go something absolutely buck wild. That's what That's what right there. Stretch it out by gaping it a bit wide. I don't like the fact that they're staggered like that. Actually, you know what? I have a better idea. All right, center snapping. Get you in the middle. Then, mirror off. That side. Bring you down. And move you slightly over that way. And then we trick people into thinking that it's done correctly. Don't want Chrome because Chrome causes problems in BeamNG with bad frame rates. There. Now it just looks slightly wonky, but only if you're looking directly onwards. Never look a gift horse in the mouth. And never look my exhaust tailpipes in the bunghole. Ventilation. We need probably something like this. There we go. What do we, oh, it's one of those where it's not centered on the part. Ugh. There we go. Okay. Nope, that's the wrong thing. I hate it. Yeah, no center snapping still. I want to make the top end just slightly wider than the bottom end. Sweet. Fantastic. Yeah, that works. Let's put a number plate area in. Something like on the front bonnet. Lock you. Is there a hotkey for centering? No, there's not. Damn it. That'll do. And I think we just need a little bit more air intake up here of some sort. Something. Just a little bit of... how's your father? That was the wrong thing to do. No! Just ignore me, I'm getting there. Whew. There we go. And then a third. Now, I'm not plagiarizing or copyright infringing on anybody. That's a totally unique design that I've never seen on another car ever. It looks terrible, but whatever. It will move on from there. Welcome, the leg peg official. In images, it's quite wide up top. Sure. We should probably move on to do an interior, but let's first, now that I remember, put on some wing mirrors. Oh! That's a mirror variant that I've never seen before. It's a mod that I don't remember getting. Fantastic. Now, generic mirrors from probably a Japanese company, very common for these sorts of companies like, not Lambo. Don't sue me. I like the idea of this look. It's not the sort of thing you would find on a Japanese car like, say, a Nissan 300Z, but it'll do. Can I paint away the bottom part of that? Yes, I can. Good. And then pop you right there. Fancy. Done. Interior time. Oh, do I have to once again get rid of the chassis? Please. We might just go... Whoa! Hide engine parts. Hide top end, bottom end, airbox intake, forced induction, headers, valve cover, head, block, sump, front cover. Fantastic. Companies like Larari, yeah, you know, that totally real company that won't sue. Goddamn YouTube, unsubscribe me from you. Wait. Welcome, Canadian. What a great name. Lamborghini. I love that one. You know what? I'm using that one. Hamburg. Linguini. Hamburguini. That's what we're calling our car. And nothing related to Diablo at all. That would be just terrible. Devil. If you speak Spanish, you might understand what I've just done. Hide chassis, use basic chassis. We might have to use a basic chassis. I still don't understand why there's two, like, window transparencies. Weird. Front runner, rear body Z, chassis tunnel size. Now, chassis tunnel size was always a bit of a problem with these. I wonder if this looks any better. It does nothing. Okay, that's one way to fix it. Track width, don't want to mess with that. Don't want to mess with that. All fixture modification. Damn, there's a lot there. Engine. So, I heard that they've updated something about changing engine position stuff. I wonder if that's been fixed. I also just realized I'm running a aftermarket mod valve cover. Oh. And I don't want to do that because it doesn't work properly. Let's just go basic. And I'm going to give it my, like, sporty yellow color. Damn it, didn't work here. Let's try. Nope, doesn't update. They did change the thing of it, but it didn't change the color of it. That's annoying. There you go, angry moon, Argent moon. I like the idea. Let's go ahead and try putting in the generic. Oh, I hate these pictures. They are less descriptive than what they used to be. How's that work? This is terrible. Yep, nah, it doesn't work. We're gonna have to get rid of the chassis. I'm gonna try at the very least to run a basic chassis. But then it wants it to be really high. And it already is really high, so I think... I hate doing this so much. I just wish they would make a better chassis for the space frame. The space frame chassis just is terrible. So let's drop you down. Oh, it's poking in there. Can we hide that? Just that? Close. There we go. That's not all the only problem, though. Also, this is the problem. We'll work within our means at the moment. Perfect. Sweet. What is smoking then? Wait, what are we talking about? Can't you adjust the tunnel size? Sometimes, but generally not on the space frames. It's always been a little bit of a problem. Well, let's go ahead and hide the air boxes because you'd put them in a different place anyway. So, top and bottom. Air box hidden. Perfect. Okay. We just pretend that we'd have a different solution for this, like a mid-manifold pipe come off. That's about right. Okay, that looks like it's working for the most part. Let's go find a dashboard. A lack of dashboards has always been a bit of a problem. They haven't updated that, so what can you do? I would love more of these like generic dashboards. That'd be fantastic. No, I've made everything. I've done it bad. There we go. And then try to squeeze you in place. There we go. Steering wheel's a little bit big, but you know what? That's fine. Dark leather, plastic, plastic again. The less shiny, the better performance you're going to get in BeamNG, basically. That's something to keep in mind for those of you that don't have the greatest of computes. Alrighty, next. Good night, chat. Border team. Phil, I'm head to bed and probably struggle to sleep. You can put me on in the background to try to have something to sleep to. Current viewers, 69. Funny number. Night Border, there is something weird happening. Music kind of Pornhub-like? If you say so, I suppose. These are still really hard to tell what they are unless you actually know what you're looking for. And they've changed the order of it now, which... even better, thanks. Ugh. Alright. Gonna poke through a little bit there, but you know what? That's fine. Doing okay. Alright, good. Let's do sidecards. Door pockets. Why are bus stairs? I suppose they would be there, wouldn't they? Where are door cards? Screens multiple? No, only one. That got me excited there for a second. Door cards! The pictures are terrible. For a Lamborghini, that's a terrible idea. So we're going with it. Wait, no, apparently, so I talked to a dev, and I said that these things are terrible for placing in cars, and they said, oh, maybe I'll have to get on to fixing that. I'm not sure who it was. And I don't actually know whether they were a dev or not. Might have been a mod maker. But nope, they still haven't fixed it. That's atrocious. Yep, no, don't want that. Okay, let's undo that. Put you back to that 3D fixture here. I'm gonna plop you in. Good, place. Alright, does that go all the way down? No, we do need it to fill in everything. That's some fantastic guitar playing. I'm not a muso. I don't get it. But I can tell. That's good music. Sweet. Fantastic. Where'd the... There used to be a tick that would take you right out of everything. So then you don't have to also then unselect. Whatever. It's fine. Now, time for some sights. What's this? There's something here. Oh, that's just the side of the car. Apparently, I've gone a bit too low, but you know what? It's fine. Seats. Totes with goats, that's what we would use. We don't want to go race here, do we? Butcher13 Gaming, hey, thanks for being a channel member. It has naturally dreadlocks. I'm assuming you're talking about some sort of dog breed. Okay. You're a bit high up! If I had a button for that, JonTron meme, you know what? Let's break out the JonTron meme. See if anybody knows the JonTron meme. JonTron, you're a bit high up. Is that gonna?
In other news today, the population of polar bears is declining rapidly due to the melting of sea
just move the
ice
camera
in the
down a bit.
Arctic.
Just move
As
it down.
the sea ice
The
melts,
the
polar bears
camera's a bit
are
high up!
in other
Yep, there you go. That's what I think when I see this. Except the camera's a bit low. Whatever. I'll guess what it looks like. There we go. Yeah. Alrighty, let's make everything. This is 90s. Was leather in fashion then? Maybe. Let's do like partial leather, partial cloth. Chrome? How about gnome? I'll make sure there's no chrome on here at all. Get that best performance from my computer. I think I can also make these seats a bit bigger. Nah, they look about right. Not gonna bother putting in pedals, that's a fool's errand. Doesn't Live Overflow use this channel? Use his channel? I don't know what you're talking about. Speaking of music, my fav for 2 weeks is Trivia Udoma. Sweet. Not gonna listen to some music in the middle of a stream. Where is... Well, oh, arc parts. Oh, I've been wanting that for a long time. I'm going to have to look into those at some point. What I want right now is the old angle parts. Where'd they go? They're missing. I see patches. I see more patches. Is this the part that I think it is? No. I'm looking for... Oh, okay. It's just changed its art to something that's completely irrelevant. We want, say, this. Perfect. That's not what we want. Not, yes. Well, that's a problem. Oh, that's also a problem. Great. That's still a bug that they haven't fixed. There we go. Do we want to be able to see the engine for the cabin? Nah. This is a driver's car, not a pretty car. What's interesting in them? What? Is our own account? There's mods for that. What? I'm so confused. Alright, let's go ahead. Move you into place. Huh. You know what? I'm going to leave that as a little bit of a window into the engine area. Just because. Interior is done enough. Name is done. Everything is done. You know what it doesn't have, though? It doesn't have a big gaudy wing that's on the Lamborghini. Oh, it didn't always go. That's a resto mod. Oh, was there one without it? It says Retro Series. The SV, though, that was the car. That's a Murcielago, isn't it? Nope, that's a Diablo. Looks like a Murcielago. Alright, they didn't all come with a wing. But I'm going to put one on anyway. That's no good. Nothing in spoilers. I can't see anything in any of the pictures. God damn it. The new pictures are terrible. What do we got here? So we got main part and then under part. We can't have one without the other. I would love it if I could get rid of this like lumpy bit underneath. Damn it. Oh, that's adjustable height. Let's not have that. Little too early for that on a road car from Lamborghini. This is the company that went carbon fiber on a road car. No, thanks. So I don't think they're going to be like super high tech on things. Like I think their wording was like, nobody wants carbon fiber. It's too expensive. Basically. Oh, it doesn't fit right. It doesn't curve with the back of the car. But you know what? That's fine. All you got to do is just not look very closely at it. Actually, what I want is more oversteer. So let's go to like a 225. Much better. Then in the suspension, apparently there's tow. Ah, okay. So I don't actually know whether road cars come with tow. So I am unsold on that. But we will see. So I always put tow in BeamNG cars anyway, but that's because BeamNG is not like driving a real car. It's a little bit trickier than that. Let's go. Tow out. Is that the wrong way? Am I getting more tow in? I'm getting tow in. Okay, let's do more tow in. And then... Sorry, tow out. And then tow in on the rear. Perfect! Wheels... No, we're all done. Aero, that's what we wanted. Absolutely nothing come from rear aero, please. What does the front of a Diablo look like? It looks like there's a little bit of a splitter there on some of them. And I like the look of this, like it cuts out completely and then it fills in with a splitter. That's a tiny picture. I have donated to Wikipedia. I suggest if you have a little bit of spare money at some point, though it has been a while since I've donated, I'd suggest if you use Wikipedia to also consider lending a hand. Show me the one I want. Here we go. This is the Diablo VT. That is a good look. I like that. That is a nice bolt. I don't like that one. Alright, we got a little bit of like bulginess. Front lips. I think we'll just go with this one. And then I believe this was something I picked up from... I've collabed with him before. I've forgotten his name. We did off-roading together. He doesn't usually collab with other creators. Frick. What's his name? A something or other? Shoot. Don't forget lettering and badging. Alright. I've got his... I'm in his Discord. Automotive Flux, that's the one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Automotive Flux was the one that told me about, like, a... Sorry, not told me about, but, like, did it in a video once where he showed, like, mirroring them side by side like that gives a really cool little effect. Alright, let's see how oversteer goes. Much better. Let's create a lot of drag, though. There we go. Alright. Drivetrain. Top speed's probably down a little bit now. Drop that, at least be able to have the possibility of reaching 200 miles per hour. And then we got this glitch about gearing, which is fine, whatever. I'm fairly happy with this. Badging now. There's a lot of badges. That's a lot of badges. Nah, I wrote all the wrong things. Still, I gotta get used to that. Oh, I think that makes a good badge for Hamburg Guini. Then we'll make another one for the rear. And it'll kind of just go in the middle there somewhere. I don't think this exports three-dimensionally to BeamNG. But you know what? She'll be right, mate. How much power does this make? 375... is 502. So let's call this the 500. Embossed chrome. 500 SX. I don't like it. That looks incredibly tacky. Silver embossed? Damn it, it still does that. 500, yeah, cool. Duplicate. We put SX in. And make that smaller. Perfect. Actually, that's the one I want. This is the one I want. I'm going to create another one of these. Except put it over here. Sweet. Except I do kind of want them facing forwards, not backwards. There we go. Perfect. Okay. I like our car. What's the new update about? A lot, and I mean a lot, of little fixes. And a few improvements, or like quality of life improvement sort of things. This is a fantastic song. I'm loving it. Just like Hungary McJacks. Alright. Aero was good. It's just a bit tipping point of oversteer. I think, let's have a look at a poster. I've not seen this before, so let's see how it goes. So I've only seen, whatchamacallit's make of it. The car looks happy walrus in the front. Really? Well, we'll see in a second, and I'll be able to determine. Happy walrus? I don't think so. Still loading in some probably ray-traced images. They're taking a long time. Vertical default. That's terrible. Oh, there we go. It makes the back end look much, much worse. Just saying. Slots background. Tile? What is this? Oh. That's just the writing. All right. Title, slot, font. I just realized. Main 3/4 front? Oh, I'm changing. Okay. Oh. So background. Ah. Can we change that to HSD, please? Thank you. Oh, much better. Much better. Yeah, we like that, don't we? Yeah. No, we don't like that. There we go, much better. That really does mess up my voice a lot when I do that, so let's not do that quite so much. Front 3/4 mate. Sweet. Okay. Let's export this as a... Oh, is that it? Oh, it's already done. Okay. I was sitting there going like... It'd be great if you did that. Let's put it on me twits. Sorry, not a twit, an X. Just making a new X about my first automation game poster thing. Sweet. Does anybody use that like that Facebook alternative to Twitter? Because I remember a lot of people talking about it going like, you know what, this could be really good if people hang around and keep using it. And so far, since then, I have heard nobody talk about it there. You refuse to call it anything but Twitter? Yeah, basically I feel the same way. Alright. Oh, fixed fixtures. Can I get a better description on that? Fixed fixtures. So, it's a bit, not explaining of what this fixed fixtures thing is. Oh, I can't control F to look. Alright, let's see if we can find this. It should be under exporter. BeamNG exporter. Fixed local, fixed many fixes and updates of... Oh, I forgot to do the camera, didn't I? Fixed many updates and manuals and exporter carbon fiber, improved exporter, implement electro... added fixed fixtures to export parameter. Breakable fixtures immune to breaking, but can collide. Okay. So... Does this just make that everything is unbreakable, but they are actually fixtures which you can collide with? I swear to God, Elon is an edgy 14-year-old edgelord. I don't know why that's not on by default. collapse livery. Collapse livery badges and decals onto a single material for export. This will result in better performance but lower texture resolution for the exported car. Sure. But I want unbreakable fixtures. The reason why I don't like having fixtures be breakable is because they add extra weight, which is incorrect to the weight of the vehicle. No, didn't they say that they fixed that? Body weight will now adjust for added light and fixture weight. I'm gonna try this out. Export car. Meaning that having a giant wing that's wider than the car will collide with the environment and won't snap off. Yeah. So now let's go like 2... Can I undo that? There we go, thank you. Okay, clicking over here doesn't get rid of the highlight. I hate you. What happened? Why did it just... I didn't hit escape. I didn't hit anything. It just... Alright. 2. And 2. Okay, not unbreakable, but fixed fixtures. And next one. The front splitter looks like SpongeBob with sideburns. Damn, you're really hating on that thing, aren't you? Don't bother exporting, it's broken the body. It's broken for this body. Oh, really? Well, we're about to go see just how broken it is. It's not updating the picture. Oh, I remember now. So this was an issue. You can't exit from the export menu. You have to exit from the car designer menu. Then it puts it there. Okay. Then BeamNG. No relation to Behringer. Hijinks just needs to be yellow. I apparently don't know how to drink water today. I think I also need to shave my mustache back a little bit. It's making it a little bit hard to get a proper seal on the mouth. I think that's what the issue is I'm having today. Yeah. I can't get the bottle really up to my mouth. Well, your streams are good background sound. Oh, thank you. If only it was full count thought as well. But the error I just got an exported didn't pop up for you. Yeah, it sounds like just an issue. Okay, everything's loading in. Let's see if it works. So we got the normal one. I forgot to check the weight of the vehicle in automation. Will ASMR when? I think I planned to make one for, Is that not control? It is control. Well, export is still not perfect. Here we go. Spawn you out as well. And let's see what we got here. It seems that this wing was not breakable anyway. Well, anyway, let's have a look. 2.87 tons. 2.83 tons. So this one's actually lighter. Oh, that's funny. It'll do. Let's go turn that off. There was something else I was going to do as well. I still forgot the camera. Fine. We'll just do it this way. Weird. Okay. Now it's like we have a Lambo if we want it. So we go, what? I tried with a different version of the body, and even then it still fails me. It might just be your computer. That is loud. 287, sorry. How many milligrams is a ton? What? I don't know. There's 1,000 kilograms to a ton, and I think there's 1,000 milligrams to a gram? I'm not sure. And then there's 1,000 grams to a kilogram? You're asking about measurement units that I have never used in my life. Alright. Just remember what I was doing. Okay. Much better. Turn headlights off. Okay, 2 forward on the brake bias. This feels good to drive though. Not bad, I should say so myself. Okay, it is a little bit prone to oversteer. Just a smidge, okay. Whoa, hello. That's also happening. Wheels exported like a little too flat. I added metallic to them, but it just come out like a powdery gray. That's sad. Thank you, bro. That's quite the understeer. I mean, it's got oversteer as well. Brake, turn in. It's not too bad. It's just like under heavy braking. And then like mid-corner understeer, which you're going to need unless you want to oversteer. This is not too bad, though. We'll try it with the CVT. People were talking about trying it out. We'll see if it still exports with that. It probably should. What is a kilo? Oh, high-speed understeer. Fantastic. That's because I went for like a low aero design. You don't want lots of aero on a road car. It creates lots of drag. And most people are not going to be reaching those speeds anyway. Engine. Transmission. They don't export with the CVT anymore by default. What am I doing? Hey, car octopus again. The bank's internet doesn't like the stream. It's almost time for me to start work. Anyway, have a good stream. Thank you very much, the Octopus Cardo. I didn't know you worked at the bank. I want to first unpack this mod. We're going to get rid of 2. Delete. Then the one that we've been working on, we're going to unpack. Oh, pressing the wrong button. Nope, that's the wrong thing. And we're going to export a CVT version. It's that dumb joke about getting us free money because you work at a bank. Just roll it for me. It sounds fine, right? See, more what I was thinking is the fact you have a job and you only gave that. Oh, that's a cool looking car. Still, I would like to see more of my own creations, but I get it. We don't need you no more, so let's go and delete tree you. Clone a new one. Go check you out. Oh well, the files, it's been 2 hours already. Oh wow, time flies. Has it been 2 hours? It's been nearly 3 hours, actually. Drivetrain. CVT. Let's give it a little bit more higher top speed. And give us all the wheel spin. Severe issues with the wheel spin, I am fine with that. I can control wheel spin with my right finger. It'd be right foot, but I'm not using the sim rig. YouTube donations isn't available in your country. Oh, that's okay. That's like, you don't have to give money. I was only joking when I said that you haven't given me enough money. Alright, no, that's wrong, No. CVT, let's also duplicate you. Curvature. I feel that's not the right height. That's weird that didn't line up horizontally. Alright, now we have the curvature. But then we come into here, car name. Has to be that, and then this has to be the same as well. Unbreakable, zip, and export car. Phil deserves more money, but his channel is criminally underrated and undersubbed. Yeah, if you're not subscribed and you haven't logged the stream, that would be very much appreciated. And if you haven't checked out my IRL channel, which is linked in the description, that would also be fantastic. FYI, there's a bug if you place duplicate fixtures from the same family, it won't export the correct in Beam. I don't think I had that problem. Whoa, $5. You guys don't have to donate, by the way. Alright, let's have a look. I do see something wrong. Yep, you're right. This and this fixture are exactly the same, and that is not how it looked in automation. But yeah, even though I said you don't have to give him money, if you're enjoying this, can give money. Yes, you can. Thank you very much, Butch13 Gaming. Okay. Let's try out the new one. The curvature. Oh man, your vids are amazing. Oh, thank you very much. Bootry? Did you do the... Look, hungry gamer. It's enough out of you pointing out my stupid mistakes that I keep making. No, I forgot the camera. Yeah, the CVT is higher. Alright, let's try it out. So it wouldn't work in automation. Great. I love it. It's just what I wanted. Only Crayon piece has the balls got the big. Yeah, that's a lot of money. Isn't this so fast? Look how fast this is. Best car ever? Yeah. Great car or greatest car? Try not to full throttle. All right, you know what? We'll give it a... Oh! Now full throttle. Nope, and then it just locks up again. That is weird. I have to, like, watch the throttle whilst I drive? That's a problem. Getting wheel spin at, like, 30% throttle is weird. This is so weird. CVTs are a dumb idea. Yeah. Under CVTs have like a wear thing in BeamNG where like too much torque is going through. Wow, that just did not want to turn into that corner. It just wanted to go wide. I'm only like... I need to show you this, like how much concentration is going into throttling. I hate the fact that this keyboard at the moment only has like one row of lit up keys, and that's the very bottom one, and the rest of it just looks all completely black. I'm drifting at like 30% throttle. Oh, this takes a new level of concentration to work around not great transmission. No, turn! You fat turd. Alright, let's see what we can do down the back straight. No, don't lock up, don't lock up. There we go, there we go. Right at about 50% throttle. Doesn't look like we're getting everything we want out of this. Oh, it oversteers at high speed. It does not like to turn it. That is too hard to drive. The Hamburg Linguini or the Biscotti? Just please, I'm at 30% throttle. Just accelerate more. That's all I want from you. I'm not asking much, am I? Oh god, around we go. This thing doesn't look like a Lamborghini right up until it starts to spin, and then it actually starts to look like a... I can accelerate! I was not expecting that. Much like a real Lamborghini, it doesn't drive particularly well. There's a reason why... Oh, shift logic still sucks. You know what? I want to try it on dirt because I've not tried shift logic yet. There are going to be more update videos that I have already recorded for automation, so those will be coming out at some point. If you full throttle, no matter the speed, it will go around 40 kilometers an hour eventually. Really? Automation should add crash physics in BeamNG. What? It does. Like if you have breakable fixtures, they break more. Look at that. It breaks. Phil, do you think it's possible to make a manual order from Koenigsegg that is the CC850? I don't know what that is. Oh, you're talking about the what's technically a CVT, but is actually just what is it? Like a torque converter for an automatic that'll just slowly fill up or whatever. Which I think is a brilliant idea, which is something I had as an idea a really long time ago. I was thinking, I wonder if that would work, and then I was like, you know what? If it was possible, it would have been done by now. Turns out that hadn't been done, and it only has like a very narrow window of particular use, and that's for that sort of supercar. Turn! Oh my god, you're not turning. Ah! And then you turn too much. Wow, you hate me, don't you, car? This car is mocking me. Mom! It's bullying me! Hey Phil, could you try to make a cool off-road, please? I've done that a few times, screw you! It's an auto and a manual transmission. It and auto and manual transmission. What? I'm so confused. Staying up for the F1 race? Oh, sweet. I'm assuming that means that there's an F1 race then. Lift off oversteer. No, bugger. I like this car, but it's not meant for a racetrack. Wait, hold on. Before I move on to something else, let's have a look. Is there tuning, any sort of selection for the transmission? Nope. Only just the other transmissions and that. What about in here? Driver camera, hood camera, car aerodynamics. Still got that in, unfortunately. Engine, force feedback, gearing. Okay. Let's try a longer minimum ratio. Nope. Changes nothing. Is this a problem with all CVTs or just this car? Or certain types of cars? I'm going to take it to the one place where you see a lot of these. West Coast. I still need to try Car Jump Arena 2. Yeah, same, except I've never really been much into the crashy gamey sort of thing, so I don't do that. I'm staying up all night. I know it's not good for me, but what doesn't hurt me doesn't kill me. What? Is there gonna be a new jump map? There's two. There is a second one already, apparently. 0 to 60, eventually. But that's 60 kilometers an hour, not 60 miles per hour. Certified BeamNG moments. There we go. Still going. Still going. Still going. Is it done? I think it's done. Alright, let's bring out our car. Okay. The curvature sucks. Oh, true, forgot to use freedom units. Drive? Ah, what? Did I accidentally pick out the curvature version? How did I do that? I must have accidentally clicked on the curvature. My bad. No? Now it just defaults to the curvature? That's a problem that I don't think existed before. What are we looking for? Transmission. 6-speed manual. The transfer case. What do we got here? Rear drive car with range box. Wheel drive. Why did it default to CVT stuff? That's weird. See you later, Boo Tree. You can't speed in this car, you'll hit the speed limit. Basically, oh god, too much power. Like, you know how when people go to Jay Leno's garage and they all like hop into the McLaren F1, they're always like, oh yeah, that's the car. For me, it's more the Diablo that he's got than the McLaren. Because the McLaren, sure, it was cool, but I mean, it's a bit, you know, bland looking. I don't look at it and go, wow, that car looks fantastic. It is a cool car, phenomenally cool. But you put it next to the Lamborghini and you ask a kid which one they think is faster and which one is cooler, both times they're going to say the Lamborghini. Just, yeah. It almost sounds like an electric lawnmower. This? What are we talking about? Are you heading off the Slipknot guy as well? Catch you later. It's 1:59 p.m. Good morning. Yeah, I get those certified moments. Certified unemployed moments. I suppose I kind of have given up on job hunting, so that's not really a huge... BeamNG needs to make an Australia map. I swear to God. You can't even drive over curves with it. I mean, no. I mean, most cars would struggle with this at least a little bit. Have I high-centered myself now? Yes, I have. What if we... A little bit. Nah. Oh! Hey! Incoming clutches the, whatchamacallit? You know what I didn't check? Yeah, so... Driving on dirt roads with a automation car in BeamNG or just any car in BeamNG. Oh, this is the new career mode stuff, right? I might check that out at some point. I'll probably make a video on it. Nope! That was a close one. Where is the dirt road entry? I feel like I may have taken the wrong road. No, I'm going the right way. I just don't go this way very often. I usually go drive the other direction. Oh, bro, you're struggling. You're struggling. Oh, this thing just loves the understeer way too much, bro. I also want to check to see. Go into first. I'm holding the clutch down. Into first. Go into first. You. Well, the BeamNG does have a lot to go on tuning manual diff control. Oh, sorry, manual transmission control. Oh, let's try that again. That was totally not my fault. It was the game's fault that I spun out and went to fall off the cliff. The game wasn't there, I wouldn't have done it. Oh my god, okay, I suck at this. Apparently this has a fine layer of silt on top. Yep. BeamNG still doesn't know which gear to be in. Come on. Pick a gear, any gear. Just pick one of them. Yep. Still not fixed. Sounds like a soap bar, a little bit. Are CVTs even good for anything? Yes. They are good for low-powered cars that you want to have good efficiency and good speed with. CVTs are great for that. If they were good enough to be able to be used in race cars would be faster. Like a lot faster. I reckon if tuned right, you could probably, even in F1, knock off a second. If they were able to get it to work properly and tune it over time, all that sort of stuff, perfect. They did up the trans, they added synchros to the manuals and have broken all of them. Oh, really? I remember doing a little bit of driving and damaging synchros just a little bit. That'll be coming in a video this coming week. Is the road bouncy or have I damaged the car? Oh, there we go. Can we mount this curve? A little bit. So apparently this is not Lamborghini enough because being able to get up in any sort of curve is not very Lamborghini-esque. Phil, have you noticed that your background looks like the French flag? Oh, shit. Gotta fix that. Alright, update to streaming room coming soon. Can't have that, nah. Nah, I don't want my room smelling like cheese. I can imagine those race engines would not be happy. Oops, I wasn't paying enough attention. I can imagine those race car engines would not be happy running full throttle like that for hours at a time. Yeah, that was also another problem. They were estimating if they detuned the end, the engine would not last very long. But they also said that if they detuned it, it would take away some of the advantage, but it would still have a lot of advantage. I don't know what CLP is, but thank you, Gelona90. Gelona? Hey Phil, I really like the content, especially the modding. Keep it up and enjoy. Thank you very much. I need to find out what that is so I can find out where you are. CLP. CLP currency. I'll do the conversion for me. Well, now we can actually just do this. 10. No, that's That was the wrong way, wrong way around. $17. Good. Chilean peso. I'm gonna be honest, I don't actually know where Chile is. Chile is in South America. Right. Yeah, that's right. You guys took the whole, like, really mountainous border of that country. So that means that you get the same seasons as us. So, like, we're here going, like, bruh, it's like spring or whatever, and yeah, and in America they're going, no, it's autumn. Wait, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. Yeah. So, like, when it's summer for us, it's winter for them, sort of thing. And they're always like, nah, you guys got the wrong season. At least you get it. You understand what country we're in. You're using freedom units? $11,000 real? But yeah, thanks for that, bro. Florida kind of feels like hell right now. I wish it felt like autumn. Your first mistake was living in Florida. I mean, if you're a man, then you're a part of the problem is to want people don't want to live in Florida. Yeah, that's right. So, remember that we exported this thing with tow. So, there is a debug option. That's the one. Okay. Tow. There is tow out the front and almost none, but a little bit of tow in on the rear. Or maybe that's inverse. I'm not actually sure. If I turn to the right, negative, so that's tow in. So yes, there is a little bit of tow in on the rear. It was 109 in Texas today. I'm assuming that's like getting close to 40 degrees Celsius. Yeah, I don't know much about states and weather and snowing. When it snows here, it creates a small veneer of snow. Like maybe once a decade. And then it melts. Like before even the sun comes up, it just gets too hot. It goes, yep, you know what? 0 degrees, not cold enough to maintain snow. I just realized the music stopped. Let's also get rid of this debug UI. Also, there's a lot of caster on these vehicles by default. 6.5 degrees of caster is a lot. For a road car, that is. With power steering. Should I head off now? Okay, bummer. Thanks for being here. But yeah, I'm pretty much done as well. Like, we've been on for a little over 3 hours. I've created myself a fancy car. I've shown you pretty much everything that I'm interested in automation. In my own time, I'm probably going to check out the career mode stuff to see if it's gotten a little more understandable for somebody like me. But yeah. There we go. 9 degrees? Oh dear, it's cold over there. What is it here? If I had my phone on me, I'd be able to tell you. Let me have a quick look. South. Oh, no, Adelaide. Adelaide. Weather. 27 degrees Celsius or 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Here in Chile, you rarely get snow? Really? Huh. I'm surprised by that. Being so mountainous, I thought there'd be a lot. I might make a 4-door version of the UTV. Cool. Vermont, Northeast. Vermont, like vermouth. That's actually pretty good, to be honest. What if you made a dually with flat drag tires? I mean, I have made dualies from automation before. Actually functioning. You should check out your career mode and being... Oh, it's been updated? Yeah, we'll be having a look at that at some point. I'm in Anchorage, Alaska. It's cold all year. I don't want to look at too much now because those are in the videos that are coming up this week, and I don't want to ruin everything. Well, in the mountains, yes, but where people live, none. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I mean, that's more snow than what we get. There's nothing here. No snow skiing mountains at all. You have to go to Victoria, I think, and there's like 1 or 2 mountains there that have snow. But man, try low gear ratio for high speed for each gears for this car. It's a bit short, especially what? Try low gear ratio for high speed of each gears for this car. It's a bit short, especially... Yeah, first gear is quite short. It should be a lot longer. I'm going to have to get used to the tuning. At the moment, it just doesn't feel right. Anyway, guys, I noticed that some people are making some suggestions. If you want to make suggestions or modding requests, go to my Patreon. Is this the right one? That is the wrong one. Okay, here we go. I have, I think, what, 4 patrons? 3 patrons? 5 Patreons. Which is cool. But I have other Patreon tiers. Memberships. So yeah, here's the normal tier if you want to get early access to my mods. That does not include automation cars because you cannot monetize though. But I have too much money tier. It's only $220 a month, but in there you can request mods. Now, whether I make the mod or not is dependent on many different things. But at least there, I will highly consider it. That's if you want to make requests of me. You could maybe go to New Zealand for skiing field. Yeah, I know, but that's not cheap. Let's have a quick look. No incognito. Flights from Adelaide to New Zealand. Emirates? They're very expensive. $376 in flights alone, and that's only one way? Wait, there's a stopover? That's insane. But yeah, so I don't have a huge amount of money just to be going, oh yeah, I'll spend $1,000 on a trip. But I have spent quite a lot of money on my car. It's a bit of a sinkhole. There's a couple of mountains here in Victoria that get a little bit of snow, but it isn't always enough for skiing. Yeah. I think the one that had the mudslide in the 90s, like that's the only one I know of. Here in South Australia, we do technically have Mount Theberton, which has snow, but that's an indoor fake hill. Phil, thanks for getting me into modding. Haven't done a ton yet, but have learned so much and I'm having fun. If you want to get more into modding, check out specifically my modding video. This one here. I'm actually going to copy that, and I'm going to put it in my description. On that one, if you want to learn modding, this is the basics. There we go. Save. And put it there as well, just in case, because I'm ending the stream anyway. That one goes into like the very rudimentary basics of understanding how everything starts to go together in BeamNG. Pretty sure I've watched all of your modding videos, help me make the current vehicles the wick up for the gambler contest. Sure. I think I heard of that one, but I don't think I actually looked into it. But yeah, so for now, I'm going to call it a day. It's 1:46. I'm going to go spend time with my partner. I'm going to go eat some food. Yeah. So thank you everyone for watching my content and for being here for the stream, for the 81 likes, the $63 spread across Gelona, Butch, and Octopus Cardor. What a name. What a name. This has been an absolutely fine use of 3 hours. Goodbye. Alright, the Hungry Gamer, thanks for being here, bro. On stream, goodbye. See ya. Okay, that's it. I'm done. There's my outro. There it is. Goodbye.
In other